we're used to great challenges, and we'll accept this challenge and we'll move forward. I have a good feel for our football team moving forward into this next game, and I think that they'll accept that challenge and be motivated to play. We'll be ready to play. We'll be ready emotionally, and we'll be ready schematically. Anytime that you're put up against a wall or you're put in a corner a little bit, I think it's human nature that you get yourself ready to go and you come out and you get ready to play, or you get ready to respond in the workforce, or you get yourself up in the morning and put on a tie, or do whatever you got to do to get yourself ready to go. And that's the kind of resolve, I guess, that we will have in this, and we'll move forward. I think it's important, as I said, I guess a week and a half ago, that we handle this situation correctly. We not look back and distance ourselves from the people that we've suspended. I think it's important that we care for those people as well. But at the same time, there has to be consequences, and I think we have to handle ourselves with integrity and move forward. And that's what we're going to do, and we'll rectify the situation. And the nice thing about this is we have time. We have time to implement what we want to do. We have time to practice what we want to do. So we'll use people accordingly, and we also have to be able to make it through here without injuries. I think that's important too, that we look at how we practice. So that's also important. So we want to be fresh when we get ready to play. We want to be mentally ready, and we want to be able to handle the challenge that's ahead of us. And all those things take a great deal of patience, resolve, and structure. This is an opportunity to get to see how we handle a situation. This is an opportunity for parents to see how we would handle this is an opportunity for parents to see how we would handle their children and their sons if they were in a problem. This is also an opportunity for them to see how we're going to handle it if their sons are not in a problem. But it's a great example of what this program and how the direction this program will take when there is problems.
Going forward, will you, given what's happened with Winston and General, will you reevaluate your second chance policy or tighten it or just look at it?
Well, will I reevaluate it? I guess you always reevaluate and critique everything that you do, but I think it sends a message that if you're given a second chance, it's a second chance. There's no thirds. The short answer to that is I want to give people opportunities. I want to be a teacher and a mentor. I don't want to be a warden. I don't want to cash people out. You always critique what you do, whether it's an offensive play or how you handle a player or the class you take as a freshman, the second semester. I think you reevaluate everything, and there are so many different things. And I think the other thing that you don't really realize when you're on the outside looking in, you don't have a personal relationship with that individual. When you have a personal relationship and you treat them as a family member, then I think that you do what you can as a family member. Does a father give a son a second chance? I think he does. Does he give him a third? At some point he shrugs his shoulders probably and has to say, hey, you got to deal with it. But I think for the most part, when you're dealing in a family situation, which that's what I want our football team to be, you tend to look at things and say, can we correct that? Can we correct this? Can we correct this? And not allow it to happen again. And I feel bad for all the people involved and all the Spartans out there, because this impacts a great deal of people, from the people on the West Coast to the people on the East Coast, to all the people that have sent me letters of support, to all the people who maybe have sent me negative letters. Although maybe my guy isn't giving me the negative letters because I don't see them as much. I know we have a problem. We're trying to deal with it as we would any other family would deal with their problems. And I think that that's important. I think that sends a message. And I don't think there's many college football programs in America that would not try and deal with things like that, or many schools, or many principals, or many teachers in the classroom. You want to save lives in terms of allowing them to prosper and get better and be productive. And so everybody who's making mistakes, as I said earlier, I think it's about choices, and you try and work through those things. But there's no doubt that it set us back. And, it's in a very, very unfortunate situation. It didn't even have to happen.